Hello, so welcome back to another exciting episode, and we are at Pete Studios. And today we have a very special guest join us. We are very honored to have Dr. Dev with us. Hello, Doctor. How are you today?
Hello, Uzir.
Hello, Rana. Rana is always with us. You know Rana. So Rana is here too. So the topic we are going to we talk about microchip in the first episode, and we only talk about the implantation of microchip. But today we will go further. We will look deep into it, and we will look into what happens after the implantation of microchip. What issues can be there after the implantation? So I would like to ask Mr. Rana, can you identify a few issues which can come after the microchip implantation?
Okay, there are a few common issues after the microchip implantation we always face. Number one, I'd say is not working. The microchip sometimes not working. Okay. And secondly, we see like sometimes when we scan also, the microchip cannot be found.
Okay.
Okay. There is another issue always we see like when we scan the microchip, sometimes we found two different microchip.
Oh.
So easily this type of issues actually we found. Mainly actually this type of issue.
This type of issues come. Oh, okay. So doctor, what could be the reason of like Mr. Rana saying that sometimes you cannot find the microchip? So what could be the reason behind that after implantation you cannot read it?
Okay. Usually, I just want to clarify again. Actually, what Rana said, that we find this often. We find this often if people do the microchip elsewhere or if they come from overseas and all that. It's not really the work that we do. When we do the work for the last 12 years, I've never had a problem.
Oh, okay.
I've never had a problem with any of the microchip. But we have, like exactly like what Rana said, we have had issues where other people have come and the pets have had issues with the microchip. So coming back to your question earlier, so what's the reason that the microchips, that we actually cannot find the microchip?
Yeah, cannot find it.
So like what Rana said, the first one is, it's because the microchip is actually hybrid. So when you come to our place, we will usually scan twice. Right? We'll use a scanner, and we'll scan twice, and we'll scan every inch of the body. Right?
Oh, okay.
Twice. Okay? So if we cannot find, we'll go everywhere, including the pores as well, right? But sometimes, especially old-fashioned microchips and so on, the microchip will actually, it will migrate, and it may move towards the back.
Like happens, like like we told in the last episode that usually we implant it between the shoulders, right? So you're saying that sometimes the chip travel around, go to some other places, that's why it can be hard. Okay. And I have heard that there is a possibility of that microchip can come out or slide out after implantation.
Yeah. Okay, like what Rana said, okay, sometimes people come from elsewhere, they've actually done the microchip already, or supposed to have already done the microchip. But after searching, and some owners, they want us to X-ray as well to make sure that it's actually not there. Or some countries, we have to X-ray to make sure it's not there. We don't find a microchip. Okay, the main reason for this is how you implant it. Okay, you need there needs to be a proper technique to implant it, because otherwise it can slide out. And because under the skin is actually fat, so it can easily slide in, slide out because it's not implanted properly. And so usually we advise for 4, 5, 7 days after the implantation, if there's any scab there, do not peel the scab out as well. Otherwise it can slide out through that hole.
So the pet parents need to take care even after implantation. 4, 5 days they should be careful and all that.
Yeah.
Okay. And there might be a chance that there are two microchips accidentally, like a pet is carrying two microchips, or a person comes for microchip implantation and there is already one microchip inside. So what can we do, or what you do for that?
Okay, yeah, some owners say their pet has not ever been microchipped, but sometimes they actually buy the pet from a breeder, or they have adopted the pet. So the previous owners, they have already microchipped the pet. right? So we always make sure that we scan the pet twice to make sure there's no microchip there. Otherwise, we'll be
And use that defective
to different scanner. So no malfunction of scanner too. We showed our viewer scanner last night. We had the scanner. So they know about the scanner too. And with this, Mr. Rana or Doctor, if you wanna share anything else about the microchip implantation after or before?
yeah.
Any
No, but yeah, I think Rana said about the so the microchips, they're still there. We find it there, but it's actually not working, right?
oh
It doesn't work because sometimes, especially if the microchip quality is not good or there's been some trauma, right? The chip can break inside. So then
you cannot find it, cannot be that you can be
like that.
cannot pick up.
Oh, okay.
And occasionally we also get, sometimes after implantation, there's an area of infection as well. But that's super rare for me. I was seeing it like once.
Oh, so yeah.
Elsewhere, right? So, it always has to be clean and everything.
Well, if
Right,
you
honest.
coming for pet care, so this thing will not be happen. Well, for important.
So you should make sure your pet is always clean and everything. So when we actually implant it, everything will be
Okay, smooth and okay, I guess with this we will like to sign off and we will say thank you to Dr. Dev. Thank you for joining us. And Mr. Rana, thank you for coming.
Thank you.
Okay, bye.
Bye.